Hi guys, I've got a catalog here, an Avon catalog from the year 1940. I don't believe I've made a video of myself going through this catalog, so that's what I'm going to do right now. But before I begin, I'm going to I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm not going to be selling Avon after this year unless something, changes and that changes my mind, but otherwise I'm going to stop selling Avon. And I'll tell you why. I joined Avon, it's been almost 2 years ago now that I decided to start selling Avon. I was looking for the cologne Sweet Honesty, which I had forgotten about for many years. I forgot what the name was, but I remember the cologne. And I was looking it up, and that's what led me to the Avon website, because that was the first cologne that I was ever, the first fragrance is technically a cologne, that I was ever given when I was a child. So, it holds a special place in my heart. And I was looking for that. And I just happened to, find the Avon website, and I started looking at it, and I decided, well, why not? Um, I'm going to try selling Avon products and see where it goes. This is not my only job. I'm also a real estate agent, but, I like helping people, I like connecting with people. And, I love beauty products. I love perfumes. So I just thought I would try my hand at it. But, I'm beginning to get a little discouraged. I don't know how much longer Avon is going to last, to be honest with you. Um, I think Avon's heyday, the heyday it once had a long time ago, is long gone, and it's never coming back. Avon came along at the right time. This company has fascinated me always, and even though I may be quitting Avon, I'm going to continue to make videos, but I'm not going to focus only on Avon products. Of course not. I'm going to talk about other things. I'm not exactly sure, beauty, other fragrances, other skincare lines. Of course, I'm very nostalgic, so I love vintage things. So I'm not exactly sure what direction I'm going to go in, but I'm going to keep this channel alive. I'm going to, keep my YouTube channel up because I really do enjoy doing what I do. I just probably not going to sell Avon anymore. It's really telling whenever, your friends don't even want to purchase Avon products because, they're just used to, they can afford better products. I hate to say better, but I mean, they're used to, buying their skincare and their perfumes from a department store, and they don't need to order from Avon. And I know Avon is cheaper, but they don't care about that. They want quality products. I think that Avon makes some wonderful products, but they're not coming out with anything that's really mind-blowingly good. You know what I mean? As far as like fragrances go. Um, I'll talk about fragrances later. I love some of their fragrances, but I also love department store fragrances. And, Avon makes a few really good ones that are great, but some of them are not so great, and they just can't compete. I've noticed that, Avon is facing like supply issues. Sometimes their things will be, out of stock. Sometimes their things will be discontinued, and you won't know that they've been discontinued until you look on the website one day and it's no longer there. I've purchased some things from Avon intending to review them, and then, I don't get around to it right away as soon as I would like to, and then, couple months later, it's not there anymore. So, just kind of wasted my money. It's just getting harder. Avon came along at a good time. This company fascinates me. It's over 100 years old. And just to tell you really quickly about the history of Avon, and you can skip past this part. This is my intro, and you can get into the brochure with me, if you don't want to listen to what I'm saying. But just for those of you who don't know the history of Avon, Avon was founded in 1886 by David H. McConnell, who initially started it as the California Perfume Company. That was the original name. He began selling perfumes door to door. He was actually a book salesman. I mentioned this before in other videos, but he was selling books, not books that he'd written, but just books. And he had perfume strips in the books, and he found out that women were more interested in the perfumes than they were in the books that he had to sell. So that gave him an idea to start selling perfumes. He found himself a partner. They thought, the California Perfume Company would be a good name initially because California has a lot of flowers. But later, the name was changed in 1939. In fact, the name was changed to Avon. And this was inspired by the birthplace of Shakespeare, which is Stratford upon Avon. So the brand expanded globally after World War II and became renowned for its direct selling approach, empowering women as independent sales representatives. Avon introduced innovative marketing strategies like the Avon Lady concept, which revolutionized the beauty industry. Throughout the years, it diversified its products line beyond fragrances. And, oops, I'm sorry, that's my phone telling me that it's raining outside. Like I need someone to tell me that. Okay. Beyond fragrances to include cosmetics, skincare, and personal care items. Though facing challenges in recent times due to evolving market dynamics, let's see, and increased competition, Avon remains a significant player in the beauty industry. In 2016, Avon was acquired by Natura and Company, aligning it with other prominent beauty brands like Natura, The Body Shop, and Aesop under one parent company. Okay, well, I think that Avon's future is very uncertain. Like I said, I think it came along at the right time, the right place. The original concept was wonderful. That's why it was such a success. I sold some Avon products to an older lady about a month ago. Unfortunately, she's on a fixed income and she can't always order that often. That's some of the customers who buy Avon still. They are older women. Some of them are on a fixed income. But she told me that she sold Avon a long time ago. She probably meant like the 1970s, maybe the 80s. And she said that the products just sold themselves. There was a different company back then, a different time. And what she meant, she didn't really have to put a lot of effort in trying to convince people that they needed Avon products because they just sold. But that was a different era, and I'm not sure that could happen again. If you've seen the brochures from the 1970s, they just had they made all kinds of decanters, just everything that you could possibly think of. Just all kinds of gifts. They had stuff for kids back then. It was a beautiful time for Avon, but that's over and that's never going to come back. So we just have those memories now. And I'm a fragrance person. I love fragrances, and every time I go to a department store, I stop by the counters and I smell the different fragrances. I think it's hard for Avon to compete, even though those fragrances are very expensive. I mean, like Chanel and Dior. I mean, people still want to buy those. Some people are willing to spend their whole paycheck sometimes on expensive things. So, they just like the quality, they like the name, they like the beautiful packaging, the advertising, they like the thrill of going to the department store and purchasing it, or ordering it online and receiving it, the shipment. And I just think it's getting harder for Avon to compete with that. And I mean, why wouldn't you be tempted by that stuff? Have you ever noticed that, for example, if you go to Walmart, you'll see that these fragrances that were once really popular a long time ago, like Red Door by Elizabeth Arden and Sunflowers, they're being sold in Walmart now, and some other fragrances too. And in Marshalls and TJ Maxx and Ross, you can find them there. That's because, new fragrances are always coming out, and they have to make room for the new ones, so they get rid of the old ones that are not selling so much anymore, and they end up being sold in places like Walmart. So that's just how it is. There's a lot of competition, and I don't really see much hope for Avon, to be honest with you. And I might get in trouble for saying this, but it's just how I feel. there's not a big selection as far as like cosmetics go. They're always changing. They're always discontinuing. Sometimes their selection seems to be limited. So it's a sad thing. It doesn't bring me any joy in saying this, but I don't know what the future is for Avon. I don't know how much longer they can continue to stay in business unless they come out with something that's really mind-blowingly good. All right, let's get into this catalog, shall we? I apologize for my voice today. I've been sick, so if my voice sounds weak, that's why. If I have to cough, it's because of illness. Thankfully, it is a little bit better than it was um, yesterday and the day before yesterday. It's getting a little bit better slowly but surely. If I have to cough during the video, I apologize in advance. All right, Avon, 1940 to 1941, as you can see here. I'm not going to bother to read the fine print because I've already taken a lot of time during my intro. But, as you can see here, Avon has given its guarantee that it makes quality products. And, I think Avon used to have, I guess they used to make Avon products in America. Gosh, how times have changed. Can you believe that? I don't even think they make products in America anymore. To be honest with you, I haven't really looked into that, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But I know that when I purchased some Avon perfume that was not available in America, I got it on, I guess, eBay or something from a seller who, I guess that some people who go to Europe, they may purchase Avon products while they're over there and just bring them back in their suitcases and sell them over here in America. So, I don't really like doing that, but I was just curious to know what a couple of them smelled like that you can't buy here in the States. So one of them was one from the Far Away line. I can't even remember the name of it now, but it says made in Poland. So I guess some of them are made in Europe, the ones that you can purchase in Europe, like United Kingdom and France and Spain, Italy, even Russia. They're probably made in Europe. And they have some of the same products that we have. Maybe the packaging is slightly different, but then some of their products are different. Now, I wonder how that company is going to fare. I wonder how they're going to make out. I mean, the one over there in Europe, and they also have, Avon sells in South America, Mexico. I don't know how they're doing in comparison to how the one in the United States, North America, is doing. I don't know. But it's just kind of sad that this great company was founded and that things are turning out the way that they are. This was built, a lot of love was put into this, and it's just amazing what was accomplished. And then now, I think it's just slowly dying. We're seeing its last days. Okay. House of Avon, let's talk a little bit about the history. I'm not going to go into that. I guess I'm just showing you here the operations, the laboratory. All this was in America back then. Okay, let's get into the products, though. That's what we're here for. If you want to learn more about the history of Avon, of course, you're welcome to do your own research. Sorry. Okay. The first gift set we have here is Breath of Pine. And one thing that another thing that I really love about Avon is that it's always had gorgeous advertising and just beautiful photography. Most of the brochures that I've come across have been beautiful. This one is not quite as exciting, but it's okay. We're going to go through it anyway. This one's just a little bit dull compared to the others. This is Breath of Pine. You got looks like 2 bars of soap here and some bath salts. And what it says here, like the refreshing fragrance of a sylvan forest is a lingering odor of invigorating pine. This charming set is comprised of 2 large cakes of pine soap, convenient in size and embossed with a pine motif. A large crystal bottle of pine bath salts completes the set. Attractively packaged, it is an ideal gift for all occasions, and it sold for $1.25 back then. So there's the set. And the next one that we have is the Lavender Ensemble. This one has lavender sachet cakes, lavender toilet soap, and lavender toilet water. That's sold for $1.75. Then we have this one that's called the Colonial, very popular and acceptable face powder, Cotillion, Ariel, or I think that's Vernafleur, in any of the wide range of Avon shades, and Garden of Love perfume. Kind and shade of powder desired should be specified. So you would choose, I think, your shade of powder that you wanted. When ordering, price complete, $1.25. So this is powder, and this is perfume. This one is called Wings of Beauty. This one sold for $1. So this is a lovely makeup trio, astringent or skin freshener, lotus cream, and cotillion, Ariel or Vernafleur face powder. So it was scented with those fragrances. So it's not a good idea, we know now, to use face powder that's scented, but back then I guess they didn't know that. You know, you just had a choice. You could choose your, I guess, your shade and your fragrance if you wanted to, in some cases. Okay, this looks like more face powder. It says Makeup Ensemble. So it looks like it's face powder and there's a lipstick there. I think that's what that is. And over here, this is the Bath Duet, bath salts, jasmine, pine, Ariel, or Vernafleur. And this is talcum powder. And over here we have one called Mayfair. Now these looks like two people from the 1700s by how they're dressed. You can see that, these two little figurines. Of course, they were not included. They're just there for the picture. So that is face powder, excuse me, a flaconette of cotillion perfume. We need a small container. And I guess that's face powder here. Oh no, rouge. Okay. Looks like this is makeup and this is powder. Over here we have the orchid set, lipstick, nail polish, and looks like that's a compact with powder, most likely. I'm not gonna bother to read all the fine print. Over here we have Fantasy and Jasmine. Heavenly combination of fresh jasmine scented bath salts and handsome ovals of creamy jasmine soap. Both are assuringly effective for a luxurious fragrant bath. An ideal purchase for anyone, anytime. Price complete, $1.35. And the next one that we're going to see is called Cotillion Enchantment. So that's what you're looking at here. Superb to have or to give away is Cotillion Enchantment. Cotillion toilet water is in a generous size, a graceful flaconette of matching perfume, and an adorable chubby jar of sachet with identical odor. Cotillion is a bouquet odor, a blend of several floral odors, they call it odors instead of fragrances or scents, that has many thousands of eager users. It's as fresh as rain and as gay as sunlight, as nearly as we can describe it. Dear little old ladies love it as well as the gayest of young girls. It's a perfume wonder, yet inexpensive enough that everyone can afford to use it. So back then they didn't have as much variety as we do today. So they're saying that even older women and young girls like the same thing, generally speaking. I can see that because there just wasn't as much variety. Okay, so this one is called Spectator. 3 essentials to accent feminine charm: delicate Garden of Love perfume, purse size rouge, and lipstick in any of Avon's smart shades. State rouge and lipstick shades when ordering. Price complete at $1.56. Okay. This is called Sportwise, a charming, practical yet novel gift and moderately priced. Okay. Inside the attractive book is a beautiful Avon double compact for loose powder and Avon lipstick, both exquisitely designed. Okay, so this is the compact with the powder. This is the lipstick. Next one is Bath Ensemble. Looks like this is powder, of course. This is bath salts. This is bath, and I guess this is some kind of fragrance in the bottle there on the right. Jasmine toilet water. Okay, this one is called the Charmer for all women and girls who are alert to beauty. Mascara, purse-sized rouge, and lipstick in beautiful matching cases. Be sure to state shades. Price completed $2.15. So you'll notice that back then they didn't really have eyeliners and eyeshadow, even though you see some mascara coming out. And here we have a handkerchief set. Handkerchiefs were very useful. Of course, everybody carried around handkerchiefs back then. They don't now, but back a long time ago they did. You got handkerchiefs. Sorry, told you I have a cold. And 2 small bottles of perfume, one or fragrance. One is Cotillion, the other one is Gardenia. Oh, it does say perfumes here, so they are perfumes. Okay, this one is called the Gold Box. This one contains 3 Avon's loveliest perfumes, Gardenia, Cotillion, and Trailing Arbutus. I wonder how those smelled. This one is called Fair Lady. This one has Cotillion, Gardenia, Trailing Arbutus, and Sweet Pea. Isn't that cute, Sweet Pea? This one is for men, a brushless shave set. You have powder for men. You've got shaving cream. And it says here this is after shaving lotion. I guess, I don't know, some kind of something they splash on afterwards. This one is the Ballet. This one includes the same things I think the other one had. Talc for men, aftershave lotion. Sorry, shaving cream, and smoker's tooth powder for whitening teeth. So even back then they were concerned about having yellow teeth. You know, you can get yellow teeth from smoking, chewing tobacco, smoking a pipe, even drinking a lot of tea, and red wine can darken your teeth as well. Okay, this one is called Esquire. Shaving, talk for men, and I don't know what that is. Bay Rum aftershave. Okay, Country Club. I mean, this is just more of the same, just packaged slightly different. The name has changed. I don't really know. I don't see a lot of differences. This one is the men's traveling kit. So that's a nice gift for someone. And this one is Olympic, maybe for younger guys. I don't know. Seems kind of sporty. I don't know. Hair lotion for guys who cared about how their hair looked. I guess that was so their hair would stay in place. This perfume is called Ballad. I've heard of that. I've never smelled it. I mean, that's an old one. You know, Avon used to have these beautiful kind of classical sounding names for the perfumes. They had like Ballad and Sonnet, Cotillion. Those were some of the names that they had for their perfumes back then. Garden of Love, Courtship, Marionette. Those are some of the names. You could choose which one you wanted in this bottle. I mean, I don't know how these smelled. I'm not that crazy about the bottles during this time, but you know what, it is what it is. Okay, this is floral perfume, Trailing Arbutus, Gardenia, Sweet Pea. I wonder how that smells. It just sounds so cute. Lily of the Valley. Toilet waters, those are not as strong as perfumes, of course. They're usually cheaper. They're like, you know, I guess eau de toilette or cologne. Usually weaker than the perfumes. Usually. Sometimes I'm fine with an eau de toilette. It doesn't matter. Okay, jasmine, marionette, cotillion, trailing arbutus, lily of the valley, and lilac. Avon sachets. Okay, what is this for? So these are scented. You could use them in linen closets and bureau drawers for sprinkling between linens, lingerie, handkerchiefs, furs, and other clothing. This is kind of like what we have today. We have a lot of scented candles. So this is a fragrance jar to keep your house smelling nice if you were concerned about unpleasant odors and a lack of ventilation. You could make your house smell a little bit better, your home. A lot of people smoked a long time ago. Of course, smoking, we all know that it's bad for your health now, but a long time ago people smoked. I mean, everybody smoked. Not everybody, but a lot of people did. I mean, a lot more than they do today. So yeah, people were probably concerned about that. The house smelling too smoky, so they wanted to make it smell more pleasant. Okay, here it talks about face powders for women. That was just very important back then, as you can see. Makeup charts, and then it gives you recommendations. Day makeup for blondes and what colors would look better on you. Then it says blondes. There's some more recommendations, and you have brunettes. Okay, it goes to day and then evening. So this is day makeup for brunettes, evening makeup. Day makeup for Titians, that's another name for redheads. Evening makeup for Titians, and they do a section for older women, makeup for older women. So you notice that women were not wearing really eyeliner and eyeshadow at this point. They're just using mostly rouge or blush, as we say today, face powder. I think they were beginning to experiment with foundation back then, and mascara, and what did I say, lipstick and nail polish. That was pretty much the extent of it. Then we have lipstick, we have rouge. Okay, so they have loose powder, single compact rouge. Then they have mascara. I didn't know what this was once when I saw it in a picture. Somebody left a comment down below. I mean, a previous video that I made, and she told me what it was, so I never would have known. But now I see, this is mascara. This is like a cake, and it came with like a comb, and this is the way that you applied it back then. So, yeah, makeup's come a long way. This is an eyebrow pencil, but you don't see eyeliner yet. So this was for shaping the eyebrows. Astringent, which we still use today. This is a skin freshener. So they even had skincare concerns back then. So I'm going to take a sip of my drink because my throat is dry. They had Avon was coming out with its own skincare line. So I mean, it was a kind of, you could say that Avon was a pioneer back then. I think so. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but they were definitely the people behind Avon. They were definitely always working and around the clock and coming out with new things. Improving what they had come out with or changing things if things weren't working. Hopefully you know what I mean. Here's the night creams. So they had cleansing creams for the 3 different skin types that we see today. Dry skin, normal skin, oily skin. We've since added combination skin to that list, but they knew even back then that there was 3 different skin types. So then you have night creams. I don't know how good these were, but I'm of the opinion that if you put some effort into your appearance, even if you don't use the most expensive products, you're still going to have results. It's better than doing nothing. Foundation preparations. No, I don't think I like that. I don't like having to prepare my foundation. Foundation creams, and then they had finishing lotion. Okay. Violet protective cream. I'm not going to read the fine print because I'm beginning to lose my voice. What was this supposed to do? It says an old standby and continuous favorite with thousands of women. Okay, so it was for dry skin, moisturizer. Rose cold cream. This is for cleansing. This is a special formula cream. I think this is for blemishes. Vanishing cream. So it says visible gossamer film, which protects the skin against dryness, dust, wind, and sun. Helps to prevent roughness caused by dryness. This is complexion cream, probably for I think this is for freckles. It's for women who've been out in the sun. Yeah, it's for lightening freckles. You'd have to use this probably for a while for it to work. They even make cream stuff like that today. I mean, Avon does it, but I mean you can get it from a dermatologist most likely. Avon liquid powder. I'm really losing my voice now. Avon lotus cream. Rose water, glycerin, and benzoin. Recommended to men as an aftershave lotion. Okay, Avon facial set. So you could buy the facial set. Avon hand cream. Oops. What did I just do? I changed the layout. There we go. And then they're showing you the different nail polishes. They didn't really have much of a selection back then like they do. Avon doesn't make a lot of nail polish shades. They just recently brought back nail polish, but this is the colors that they had back then. Nowadays, you can go to a nail salon, you can see all kinds of colors. Not that there's anything wrong with these colors. If I were going to pick any of these, it would probably be the lighter shades that would look best on me. And I might be able to get away with this one, but those would be the best ones for me. Avon manicure set. Okay, more of the same. Bath salts, talcum, dusting powder, wave set. This is for the hair. This is something that you would use when you're curling your hair to make your curls last longer. Liquid shampoo. So this is Avon Elite Powder. Personal daintiness and comfort are assured by the regular use of this powder that is a mild deodorant. Okay, so you use that for deodorant. That's why they used a lot of powder back then. This is a liquid deodorant, which Avon still makes today. Avon cream deodorant. Avon refreshing cologne. I think this is just unisex. It says it has a refreshing effect in hot and close atmosphere. Sprinkled on a handkerchief, Avon refreshing cologne contributes to a feeling of quiet and relaxation. Safe and pleasant, Avon refreshing cologne comes in a convenient sized bottle for use in traveling as well as the home. Okay, I'm not sure what the need for that was, but okay, whatever. So this is witch hazel, which most of us know about. We still use it today. Witch hazel cream. Antiseptic. Okay, those are all good things. Dental cream. Toothpaste. Look at the old-fashioned tube. This is a scientifically prepared dentifrice for hard-to-clean teeth. Huh. Okay, so it's some kind of abrasive cleanser. I guess it's supposed to brighten teeth. I don't know how well that worked. Smoker's tooth powder. Seen that quite a bit in Avon catalogs. We even sell like charcoal toothpaste today, or we did. I haven't checked recently. That's supposed to whiten teeth or brighten teeth. Teeth are never really white. I mean, real teeth aren't. Even if, no matter how perfect they are, I mean, they're not going to be truly white. Avon tooth tablet. I don't know what this is for. I mean, to lighten teeth. for brushing teeth, okay. This is more tooth powder. These are toothbrushes. These are toilet soaps. I don't know why they called them toilet soaps back then, but you know, bath soaps. Not for using it to clean the toilet, okay? I just want to make that clear for those of you who don't know. I mean, of course, I know what it means, but I don't know what some people are thinking. I'm not a mind reader. Okay, jasmine bath soap. Here's some more of the lovely pine soap. Cutaneous soap. I don't know what cutaneous soap is. This is Castile soap. Limonol toilet soap. Once again, that's for bathing. Okay. It says it uses the purest vegetable oils and lemon. In shampooing, this lemon oil assists in lightening blondes or auburn hair. Okay. So it had multi-uses. You know, you could use it on your skin, I guess, and you could also use it in your hair. Of course, I would never use bar soap in my hair, but back then, you know, some people did. Okay, they didn't have so many beauty products, so I know I've said this before in another video probably, but I just can't reiterate it enough. I mean, Avon came along at the right time and the right place in history because there was definitely a need for these beauty products, inexpensive beauty products and toiletries for both men and women. People wanted this and they needed it, and so Avon came along at the right time, at the right place in history, and history was made. Shaving cream, that was the other one. So this is a brushless shaving cream. This is a shaving stick. Shaving soap, Avon Bay Rum. This is aftershave. After shaving lotion, menthol, witch hazel. What happened to my, well, never mind. I don't know. So this is after shaving lotion. This is a talc for men. This is a hair dress for men. This is to keep their hair in place. Hair lotion. Popular modern type hair lotion that offers everything needed for the scalp and hair. Used with massage, which stimulates the flow of blood in the scalp tissues. This lotion helps keeping scalp looking in good condition. Likewise, the hair is more vigorous and its appearance is improved. Okay, whatever. Sure, okay. I don't know if it worked or not. Sorry, I'm still coughing. Okay. Then it offered stuff for the home, for baking. Of course, I can see why Avon would do this back then because, you know, the women were selling door to door. If somebody was already at your door offering you beauty products, I mean, why not offer them some other things that they definitely need anyway, like baking powder, extracts for the home, and cleaning products. I mean, because that's just a way to increase your sales, of course. Of course they would offer this. I mean, they don't now, and they haven't for a long time. But back then, I could see why it made sense. At some point, you know, Avon stopped doing this probably after the 1940s. I don't see it anymore in the catalogs. I mean, Avon did offer, you know, cleaning supplies at various times. You know, it kind of would, you know, change its product offerings from time to time. So then it had these different extracts. You've got vanilla, you've got peppermint, you've got lemon, you've got the food coloring here. You've got baking powder, you've got savory coloring. This is for like making gravies, stews, and meat sauces. Here's some more extracts. They had olive oil. This is stuff to clean with. This is powdered cleanser, laundry crystals, prepared starch, spots out, liquid spots out, mothicide, liquid shoe whites for brightening up shoes, scuff marks on shoes, quick metal polish, silver cream polish for polishing your silverware. This is mending cement, something like super glue like we have today. Furniture polish, machine oil, and here is a good housekeeping seal of approval telling you that Avon products are, you know, that they meet their standards. Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that walk down memory lane. I hope a lot of you appreciate what Avon was and what it accomplished. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. I do plan to keep making videos, even if I'm not selling Avon products anymore. I will continue to make videos like this, and probably make videos about other fragrances that are out there, other skincare products, that kind of thing. And I appreciate everyone who has subscribed to my channel and who watches my videos. Thank you so much.